Hey there, everybody. I'm hacking your team page. Thanks, Nicole, for letting me come in here. I'll give it a little bit for some people to hop on, but I am running around crazy today, so I figured I'd have a couple minutes here to do a quick video. I just got back from the doctor's, and we have a photo shoot here in a couple of hours. So I am 8 months pregnant. Big old belly. So yeah, so I'm gonna share with you guys a little bit about my story and then share some tips and stuff with you guys. So do not hesitate to ask questions. I'm gonna leave your team page as soon as I'm done my video. So if you have questions afterwards, you're more than welcome to shoot me a message, or you can just, you know, talk to talk to Nicole, and she can get up with me about anything. So, all right, so let's get going. I will just start from the beginning. I went to school for 8 years to be a teacher, really. 8 years. So I did grad school. I have 2 master's degrees, special ed and math. So yeah, 8 years, lots of student debt, and basically, you know, math is my passion. I'm a wicked like nerd when it comes to that, and my true passion is special ed. So I got my master's in both of those and started teaching, and was head of my department, and oh, no way, I didn't know that. So I was head of my department and testing coordinator. Oh my God, I took on so many extra jobs. It was so crazy, but I loved what I did. I really did. There was a ton of paperwork that went with it. Anybody that knows anything about special ed, yeah, the number one word that comes to mind is paperwork. And I was in meetings all the time. So I was just so busy. I was, even when I came home, I was just so busy with paperwork and scheduling meetings, and being head of my department, I had to be a part of everyone else's meetings. And so that meant I had to come in, you know, at 6 a.m. and gosh, I didn't leave till super late. And guys, I didn't make a ton of money as a teacher, so I actually ran a tutoring business on top of that. So I would leave school as soon as I could and go tutor, you know, maybe 2 if I could fit in 3 kids. That's 3 hours. That's 3 additional hours on top of what I'm doing. So, okay, so that's kind of like where I was and whatnot. We were planning our wedding, and my husband wanted an open bar, and open bars are kind of, they're really expensive. So, my heart is with special ed. It really is. And I'll bring it back full circle to tell you guys how I'm still able to work my passion into what I'm doing right now. It's just something that honestly, just until recently, really, I've been able to really make it work. So I'm pretty excited about it. So anyways, husband wanted an open bar. His family's like crazy drinkers. My family, crazy drinkers. So I'm like, oh my God, we are in some serious trouble. But that's the only thing he wanted. Well, here's something that a lot of people don't know about me, which is kind of funny. I blocked everybody that did It Works on Facebook. And it wasn't that I did it to be mean. It was just like, I just don't want to see all that stuff. Like, I don't want to see your advertisements. I don't want to see your commercials. Okay? I totally blocked every single one of them that I knew. 2 months later, I was like, we're not going to be able to pay for this open bar. What am I going to do? So I unblocked a couple of them, and I sent my friend a message, and I was like, okay, like, are you really making this kind of money? Like, do the wraps really work? Like, just don't blow smoke. Tell me how it is. Like, be straight with me. And that's the type of person I am. Like, you guys will probably pick up on some things here. Like, I don't beat around the bush. I just say it how it is. I move on. I'm too busy to like play games and stuff like that. And like, even when I was the head of my department, in special ed, people would come to me and complain about stuff. And I was like, I don't have time for that. Like, that has nothing to do with what my job is even about. Like, this is stupid. So, and my principal even said, you need to be a little bit more, I'm like, they were mad they didn't get invited to happy hour when they came to me about it. Like, that is dumb. Like, I don't have time for stuff like that. So anyway, this is kind of what I do, guys. I'm all over the place. So, I ended up getting started, shocker, and had no idea what I was doing. I was like, am I supposed to go door to door? Like, I literally just moved into a new town. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. what did I just do? I almost threw up. I almost quit. But then I was like, no. I told my husband. Now, a lot of people are like, did you check with your husband before? Like, no, sorry. This is something that I want to do. Like, I talked to him about it, but like, he basically knew that like I was going to do it. So I was like, hey, we're going to give this thing a shot. And I'm like, I told him I'm going to do my best. And until I'm putting more money into it than I'm making, then I'll quit. And I'm like, I can't just quit like the day after. Like, what is that saying about myself? So I'm like, no, we're going to do this and we're going to go full force. So, sorry guys, if I take deep breaths, roll with me. 8 months pregnant, like I'm doing all I can do here. So my first month, I ended up getting 10 customers. Totally, like, honestly, I didn't really think that was even a big deal. But now if somebody got 10 customers, I'd be like, heck yeah, like rock star, nice work. But I was like, oh, I don't know. But here's the thing, guys. I did not like the wraps, like at all. They scared me. Like they intimidated me. They scared me. I didn't like them. So I really didn't even talk about them. Do you want to know why? Because I was so afraid that I was going to have to convince people that they worked. So I didn't even talk about them. What? Idiot. Like, if somebody would have known that about me, I would have been like, no, you need to go talk about the wraps because the wraps are amazing and you're just scared, and get the wraps on people. You don't have to convince people when you put the wrap on people. Bottom line. But you guys, I seriously like didn't talk about the wraps. I was so afraid of them. And I didn't really use social media a lot at the beginning because I knew how much I hated those girls that just posted all the time. So I tried really hard not to be like them. So I did use social media to my benefit and advantage by messaging people, but I wasn't blowing up, you know, my newsfeed basically. So, my first month, I got 9 out of the 10 customers were on the greens. So, sidebar lesson. Find a product that you absolutely love and run with it. I promise you that I would not be where I'm at today without the greens. The only reason I was even like remotely successful at the beginning was because of the greens, because I absolutely love them. I love what they did for me. They helped with me with my headaches. You know, I just shared them with everybody. Guys, one product. We have like almost 50. Find one of them. Okay? I don't even care if it's freaking lavender. Like, I don't care what it is. Like, find one that you are just so gosh dang passionate about and you can't live without, and run with it. Now, kind of another thing before I really get back to my story, Confianza is another thing that I like didn't think it was going to work for me. Can you see how I'm like even taking deep breaths now? Some people can take Confianza when they're pregnant. I'm super like, I don't want to take anything when I'm pregnant. So I don't. I deal with the heavy breathing and the deep breaths and that kind of stuff. Really annoying, absolutely, but I don't want to take anything when I'm pregnant. So Confianza is one thing that I absolutely swear by. And you guys, if one person says that they are anxious or they have anxiety or they have panic attacks, I can promise you 100% of those people that I talk to will get on Confianza because I am so gosh dang confident about that product, and I have a personal testimony to go with it. Personal testimony, confidence, you can sell anybody on anything. So, products. You've got to find a product that you're passionate about and just share it with people. So, Crystal, it's funny that you mentioned the probiotics. Probiotics came out. I had a second pregnancy. I had a miscarriage, and then I'm now obviously pregnant this time. But the probiotics came out sometime in that mix of everything, and everyone raves about them, and I really haven't been able to, get on them consistently. So that's one product that I'm like, and even the new wraps, like I haven't even been able to use those because I'm pregnant. So there's so many things, and I'm like, oh man, like once this little girl comes out, like it's game on. And I'm so excited to share like my own testimonies and stuff like that along the way. So that's awesome. Gosh, that's so great. I'm so excited to get on probiotics. So, okay, back to my story. So signed first, my 10 customers my first month. 3 months, guys, didn't do squat. Like I was working it, but I was like casually working it. If you casually work your business, you're going to get paid casually. If you work your business with intention, you're going to get paid like it's a business. So huge thing that I had to realize was that if I really wanted to make it more, I had to put more into it. So they came out with a Christmas cash bonus, which was like, oh, well, that's kind of cool. It was an $800 cash bonus. Basically, you pay for your Christmas with cash. Y'all remember, I wasn't a triple diamond. I was a teacher, okay? We don't make squat for money. So somebody telling me that I could pay for my Christmas in cash, I was like, oh, hey, you got my attention. Like, let's do this. Tell me what I need to do. Homegirl's gonna go do it. And I did. You had to basically finish your steps to success, and then you had to help those distributors get 2 customers each, I do believe. So I got the $800 Christmas cash bonus, and I was like, that was really kind of huge. Next month, they came out with the $10,000 diamond bonus. Now, mind you guys, I don't even think I was executive. Like, I may have been executive, but I wasn't even like a strong executive. And they came out with this diamond bonus, told us the timeline and whatever. And I was like, game on. All right, here we go. I'm going to do this. I don't know how the heck I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it. Our wedding was in May. So all I knew was that I needed to get this done by April. But I think it ended in March, I think is what they had said. So I was really pushing to get it done in March. Well, I ended March at Ruby. So super frustrated, but looking back, I really, like, I worked it, but I really didn't work it as hard as I did in April. Okay. So April started, they brought back the $10,000 diamond bonus. And I knew I needed it this month because I was getting married on the 30th of the next month. So I wasn't going to be able to like push like I needed to. And I was planning a wedding in New York when I lived in Arizona. So lots of stress. I easily could have made tons of excuses, but I knew I needed this $10,000 bonus. Now, mind you, diamond is basically a teacher salary, a teacher pay. So I was like, gosh, this would kind of be a big deal for me. I'm matching my teacher salary, and I'm also getting a $10,000 bonus. Last time I checked, I was a testing coordinator and head of my department. I think I made $1,000 the entire year. Like, it was like not that much money, maybe $800 after taxes or whatever. So guys, it was Ruby at the beginning of the month. I double promoted and went diamond that month. And that was when I really realized, okay, I can really make something out of this business. And they really actually do pay you in money. Like, they don't mess around. The products are great. I'm basically sharing this business with other people, having fun with them. All right, let's see what else I can do with this. So bad part for me was that after I went diamond, my team kind of started to fall apart a little bit. People were like, you know, doing whatever. So I was basically busting my butt to maintain my diamond rank. And I felt like I was doing it a lot by myself because a lot of people weren't there. So you know what? That's part of the game. And when your team starts to fall apart, you can't look to your team to rebuild your team. You have to, get out there and you have to do it yourself. You have to go find people that want this just as bad as you do. And if there's other people that don't want this like you do, I'm sure as heck not going to get on my knees and beg you to work with me, because I don't want you. I don't want you working with me if eventually you're going to fall off. So there was even like one person that I like basically begged. She was my main person. Guys, she's like still in the business right now and basically doing nothing at all. Like at all. She doesn't even help her team. So like, I kind of wish I would have just let you go. So there's little things here and there that you learn throughout the business, and you'll hear from other people and you'll learn, whatever. But I will say, I'm ready to go find somebody new. New blood is so much easier and more fun to work with as somebody that you're like literally beating a dead horse. So back to the story. Told you guys I'm literally like all over the place. We'll blame pregnancy brain. That works for me. So after Diamond, that was April. Come January, was conference. Oh, you guys, seriously, like, do you hear angels singing? Like, freaking conference is amazing. Get to conference. And here's the thing, you'll hear, if you've never been to conference, you're like, oh my God, yeah, everyone always says that. Go to conference and you will be one of those people that goes, oh, conference is amazing. So you have to get a conference. You will not understand it until you get there. So I brought my husband. I was a little nervous because he was like that husband that was like, this is your hobby, blah, 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 blah. Oh, my phone's on the charger, so I have something holding it up. Sorry. So anyways, I brought my husband with me and was a little nervous about it. He's not much of a like, let's wear black, green, and bling and blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh my God, I can bling all out. So I was a little nervous about that, but he connected with other husbands that were there, and it was great. Well, anyways, Mark announced the double double bonuses promotion, and my jaw literally was on the floor. Like, I literally had to pick it up and like put it. I was like, what just happened? Like, what just happened right now? So I looked at my husband and I said, if I can pull this off. Now, mind you guys, I was 7 months pregnant at the time. So I was like, oh my gosh, I just don't know if I can like sum up the, like, get the energy. Guys, I'm like 8 months pregnant now, and I'm like, ugh, I'm like a beached whale. Like, 7 months pregnant, my first pregnancy, I was like, I could sit here and make excuses all day long, but you know what? I want to be a gosh dang stay-at-home parent. Like, I want to be home with my kid because I don't have family around here. Like, I live in Arizona. I can't keep doing what I'm doing with a kid and throw my kid in daycare. Y'all, when you have a big why, you will do whatever the frick it takes to make that happen. Like, guys, I was like, there's no way I'm putting him in daycare. Like, there's just no way. Like, I have to make this happen. So when you have to make something happen, you got to put the effort behind it. And you bust your butt to make that work. So, so I basically looked at him and said, okay, I'm going to go on maternity leave. I'm going to go diamond, or I'm going to go double diamond. I'm going to take you diamond. You're never allowed to call this a hobby again. Guys, I'm not kidding you. I said that to him and he was like, all right, as long as you do what all this other stuff and that paycheck and $50,000 bonus, like, all right. And I was like, and I'm going on maternity leave and I'm never going back. He was like, all right, well, you better show me then. Show me what you got. So I ended up going double, took him diamond, $50,000 bonus, went on maternity leave and never went back. That right there was a game changer. Like, that changed everything for me. That was the moment, like the biggest moment in my entire business, when I was able to go on maternity leave with my first child and never put him in daycare and never go back to work. That, when you experience something like that, you will never stop working a business that allows you to do something like that. You will never make excuses here on out when a business allows you to do something like that. So pretty amazing. So a year later, I went triple, took him double diamond and $30,000 bonus. So that's kind of my story. Something that I never imagined or even on my dream board was I made it in the top 300 income earners as a double diamond. That was kind of crazy. I was like, whoa, what just happened? Like, it was right before I went triple. That was really crazy. All my student debt, 8 years of student debt, and my husband's couple years of student debt, completely paid off. So we are 100% debt free. And I say 100%, but then I'm like, oh, we just bought a brand new house. So, we just bought a house 4 months ago, and I'm officially like living a life that I just never thought that I would be living. And I think the thing that I have learned, guys, let's back up. I joined this business to make a couple extra $100 to pay for a frickin' open bar at my wedding. And now I'm debt-free, living in my dream home, stay-at-home mom, second kid on the way, have the best office. I love my office. And I don't have to worry about little things. Like, I don't have to worry about, thanks guys. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate your kind words. I don't have to worry about little things here and there. Like, I just told my husband, listen, baby comes next month, like, kind of want to like get away for a couple of nights and just relax in a pool. And we have a pool here. Like, I don't need to go do that, but I want to. Like, I want like a baby moon. I just want to. And he's like, book it wherever you want. I don't care. And it's like, and he's like, hey, why don't we go to a hockey game like while we're there? And like, just little things. It's like, you don't have to worry about the cost of something. Or when I take my kid to Toys R Us and he really wants something that costs $5, like I don't even bat an eye about it. It's like, I don't care, like whatever. Meanwhile, I will say, the teacher in me, it's like, you will be taught that you can't have everything that you want. So anyway, coming full circle, one last thing that I wanted to share with you guys. Something that I feel like, me being a special ed teacher, me being a math teacher, I've always wanted to kind of pull that back in somehow, because I really did love what I did. I love the students, but I'm going to tell you right now, hated the paperwork, hated the schedule, hated the hours, hated the meetings, and hated the drama. There was a lot of drama in a school. Any teachers out there? There's some drama. I'm not like that. I don't do well with that. I like totally escaped from that. Guys, I was like eating lunch by myself in my room every single day because I didn't want to I just didn't want to deal with any of that stuff. But I miss special ed. I miss math. So every now and again, I get to work with a couple of kids that need help with math. I get to help them, and I love that. Like, I get to choose when I do that. That's fun for me. And something else that I'm doing is I've started kind of like they call me an event coordinator, which is very weird because I really like the name, but I've been working closely with a school, and we planned a couple events, and honestly guys, all it is it's a vendor event. But the last one I did, there was 50 vendors. Of course, I'm the only It Works person there. Yes, I have a table, and all you It Works people that have contacted me, like, nope, sorry, you might just want to block me on Facebook because you're never coming to my events. But we're raising money, and it's going towards special ed. And that's what's really cool. So I'm working really closely with this school. The first event that we did, we bought a program that they needed, and kind of a like sad story that kind of goes along with it is, like, as we're planning the event, a family in the school lost their mom. It was their only parent. Like, she was a single parent, and she ended up dying in she took her kids up to swim somewhere here in Arizona that's pretty well known, and she ended up dying, and her kids, like, it's just crazy. So part of the money did end up going towards that family. Guys, that's really cool that we get to be able to do that, and it's because I'm planning this event. So I have another Christmas one coming up. Everything, I already told the school, everything's going towards special ed. Like, that's my passion. That's where, like, all of my, like, love is. And, like, I get to do that. And that's so cool. So that's something that I'm super passionate about. And I get to decide, like, I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's on my schedule. It's on my terms. And that's just really cool. And for me to be able to share that and share my love and my passion in that type of a manner is really what this is all about. So I really apologize if I rambled. I'm all over the place, but that's how I am. I basically just try to tell my story and then fit in little things here and there. Gosh, you guys, I love you. Nicole, you can't take me out of your team page. I just love your team. You guys are awesome. But guys, thank you so much for letting me be a part of this. I really appreciate it. This leaders thing that we're doing is just really cool. I just like that we're able to kind of pour into each other's teams like this. So thank you so much for letting me be here, you guys. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. But you guys, you got to keep your why in your forefront. And if you don't feel that your why is big enough, you freaking got to go out there and find another why. You got to find a why that's going to push you so hard to keep working in this business. Like, I could be sitting on the couch right now relaxing because we have maternity pictures and I've been going all morning, but instead I'm doing this because this is on my 6 list today, and I swear by my 6 list. So set your goals and set that bar high, and don't be afraid to dream big. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.